Everyone loves a roast dinner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a cheeky little spin on loaded fries by getting the two elements that I love the most, the parsnip and, of course, the gravy. As a vegetarian, that's what we live for.
I'm going to say you're not going to enjoy a roast dinner around at my place very often because parsnips play a very, very small part of the actual
around yet, and maybe I see why that is.
Yeah, I'd have to change my complete menu, wouldn't I? There we go.
So...
let's have this tray of parsnips. No, my kids would go crazy.
Okay. Chop that brown onion for me. So I'm going to make a brown onion-based gravy, OK? So I've got these gorgeous parsnips, OK? So family of the carrot, but obviously it hasn't got that colour, hasn't got as much beta-carotene in it. What it does have is a lot of fibre. So I'm going to make some nice kind of wedge shapes.
I thought maybe it was a carrot. It just looked a little bit anemic to me because it was a vegetarian carrot. There we go.
Knew that was coming. I knew something was coming. So nice little wedge shapes. Of course, you can make them into fries. You can do whatever you like.
And you keep the heart of the parsnip in there as well?
I sure do.
Nice.
Now, I want every little inch of it.
OK. And I'll just chop the garlic up for you as well.
Thank you very much. So I've just got a little pan there on heat. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab all of that. There we go.
I'll keep my hands out of the way. There we go.
There we go.
Last thing I want to do is chop those fingers.
Please don't. Got a bit of good extra virgin olive oil here. About 1 tablespoon, maybe 2.
Now, you want the garlic over there as well?
Yes, please, we could.
I'll slide that in there. That's it. Bring the pot over to me. I like that one.
While I'm stirring this, if you want, you can get cracking still on those ones.
I can cut these up for you in the same sort of size.
That would be great. Yes, please. So you just want to saute these down about 2 to 3 minutes till they're translucent, OK? And just make sure that it doesn't have too much of that oniony flavour that sticks to your breath a little bit. That's why we kind of saute that down.
I love that onion flavour.
You like that onion breath,
I love that onion breath. There we go.
There's some people that will avoid you for that.
That's the idea. There we go. You go breathe on them. You don't like people, just breathe on them. Eat heaps of onion and garlic and, you know, just make sure you have a chat with them and you'll find that they will walk away and you'll have plenty of peace and quiet. There we go.
That's your strategy.
That's what it is.
So what I've got is a baking tray here with a little bit of a baking sheet on there. And what we're going to do is just spread them out, a little bit of space between them, just like that.
You throw them on like that, there we go.
Excellent action right there. Again, I've got my trusty extra virgin olive oil again. Nice, generous amount. With fries, that is what we have.
Could I put some salt on there?
You sure can.
There we go. Sprinkle a little bit of Murray River salt flakes.
Maybe you shouldn't have been in control of that one.
Just a little bit. I was out of control. That was very much in control.
Fine. A little bit of pepper.
Nice,
and I've got a bit of cumin there if you just want to put that around. That's just going to give it sweetness. And my parsnips are beautifully, naturally sweet.
There we go.
And if you could just throw that rosemary on there as well.
Just pull the sprigs and throw them straight on. There we go, I can do that.
Now, I've got the oven on 220 and I just want to roast them for about 30-40 minutes, but just until they're a bit crunchy. Some people like them a little bit softer. I like mine when they're chewy because they become very, very sweet. Adrian, if you want to plop that in there, that would be wonderful. So while that is just roasting beautifully in the oven, what we are going to do is just make my little Vegemite gravy for my little Vegemite friend.
Here we go, in a little jar.
How does that sound?
I love that.
All right, if you just want to... I've got 500 ml of vegetable stock here.
There we go.
So I'm just going to quite simply put it in here. This is the most simple gravy you've ever had in your life. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that little beautiful yeasty flavour. And the great thing about a yeast-based spread is it's rich in B vitamins, OK?
Every kid knows that one. It's full of vitamin B.
So what I'm going to do is I've just got 1 teaspoon.
Nice.
2 teaspoons. So I'm just going to add a bit of flour. So just pass me that tablespoon. Beautiful. And I'm just going to put 1 tablespoon of flour just in there. And I want you to keep stirring as you're doing it, and that's going to nicely thicken up over a few minutes. Just keep your eye on it. And we just want it to richen up a little bit.
Now, if I was coming to dinner, I would have to make sure that that gravy jug sits in front of me because there's nothing better than pouring lashings of gravy all over everything. And I'm going to grab the fingers. I'm going to do what you do. Grab the fingers in there.
I'm going to use a fork.
There we go.
Sweet
really
to the parsnip coming out, is it?
I love caramelised parsnips. They taste really good. Putting seasoning on them, they're good. The gravy's nice. I mean, it lacks a punch of a real meat lover's gravy, but that Vegemite's given it great colour. It works. Well done.
Less than an hour, we have the most beautiful snack, if not a cheeky little dinner.
I reckon these are great with any roast, and I reckon those loaded fries really pushed it over the edge. But those sweet potato fries with the eggs on top, maybe minus that sausage, I think they were a winner, and great for any breakfast. I think I might have it tomorrow morning.